Got 323. What's up?
Yeah, what's up, Fred? Man, stop trying to get people out of here because it's 11 o'clock, man.
Oh no, it's 2 o'clock on his watch.
Uh,
Yeah.
hey, it look like he enjoying the show,
Uh,
man.
yeah, man. Go ahead, Reg. It's all you, big homie.
Yeah, man, Breadman, I want to get a question on you when it relates to structuring of sanctioning bodies. I have deep criticism of the sanctioning bodies, but you being, hands-on with the sport, what are your thoughts about the sanctioning body? I kind of want to put in a three-part question. What are your thoughts on sanctioning bodies? Thoughts on Mauricio Suleiman and the new introduction of what is that thing called, franchise champ?
Well, all right. We're gonna be fighting for a WBC title pretty soon. So I respect anybody that gives us a title shot. Sanctioning bodies is a thing where unless you are bigger than the sport, like transcendent, belts do matter, and I'll tell y'all why. For one reason, when you have a belt, it gives you a little bit of control over being able to pick the judges because sanctioning bodies assign the judges. So if you have a belt, then you can say, I don't like that judge. I don't like Fred Hawthorne. I don't like Steven Edwards or whatever. So it does give you some power. The second thing with a lot of fans and media members don't matter when they keep talking about belts is that this is in contracts. When you win a belt, if you carry a belt, you make triple and 4 times the money. You're talking about the difference of maybe a $500,000 fighter to a $2 million fighter. So, unfortunately, I know you guys don't like belts, but they do matter until you can reach a certain point that very few fighters reach. So, like the only guys that belts wouldn't matter to in boxing right now is like Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury, because those are $30 million fighters. But everybody else that's making $2, $3, $4, $5 million, they fighting for those belts for a reason. Y'all ask Deontay Wilder how his pay went up. I know that's your man, Fred. How his pay went up after he won the title. It's just a difference. So, the fans criticize the belts, but these guys got to make a living, and you make more money when you have belts, and that's just a fact. And when you lose it, you take a pay cut. So,
final question, Redman. A final question. When it comes to this pay thing, I was thinking about lion share type fight person. Maybe not so much a championship bout, but to just take away the whole A side, B side thing. What are your thoughts on lion share type first fight persons versus a winner may get 60-40, 70-30 or something? And how big of an incentive and a motivating driver do you think that would be? And then that's all I'm gonna fall out because a lot of people want to get in.
That's interesting. I never really gave it much thought. That's interesting. The thing is, though, a lot of the contracts are predetermined. So, like a contract, they say, if you win this fight, your first title defense, you're going to make $2 million or $3 million. And it doesn't even have an opponent over there. So then if you get, you're not going to share that with a guy that's just coming up fighting for a title. So it has to be a situation where it's feasible and realistic, because a lot of times your purse is going to be predetermined, and you obviously you can't fight a complete tomato can off the street, but you got a certain realm of opponents, like type of opponents that you could fight where your purse is already going to be determined. So that may be feasible, in a tournament type of aspect, or in a league, like a UFC. I don't know if you can do that in.
Got it. Reg. Oh, he hung up. Okay, we got 516. What's up? Oh, before we go to 516, he had a question about Terrence Crawford trunks in the super chat. He said, do you think do you think Terrence Crawford wears his trunks too high? And what do you make of Errol Spence right hook versus Terrence Crawford? And your thoughts on the Super 6 at 154?
Actually, I do think he wears his trunks high. I'm surprised nobody's ever complained about that, but it's not my business because I haven't, I'm not in the other guy's corner. But actually, I do. He wears his trunks all the way up to his to over his navel. I don't know. I don't know why. I'm surprised the other coaches don't say anything. You have to ask one of the coaches that's went up against them. How come they never made a complaint to the commission or the referee? I think Earl Spence is top 2 or 3 body punchers in the game. Him, Canelo, and that kid Monster E now. Those are the best body punchers in boxing. So I think it would definitely. I know Derek James is a sharp guy. I'm sure he'll say something about those trunks if they fight, because his trunks.
Yeah.
The funny thing about trunks is people think like the navel, like anything below the navel. But I mean, just feel your anatomy. There's a lot of abdomen under the navel. So the navel doesn't that's not next to your groin unless you're an alien. So it's more room to hit a guy in the body. It should be anyway below his navel. So when I see a fighter wear his trunks high, I'm telling them to pull them down. I don't want to hear that. Well, it's the navel is the line, because if you do that, then you get the cushion the body blows, because it's some gotcha. You're not hitting the guy in his groin if you go an inch or 2 below the navel. So I don't know why coaches don't say anything. As far as the Super 6 is concerned, I think we are having one at 154, but it's just not formal. You know, if you look, you know, Julian is for Hurd, he's for Big Charlo. If you was to have a Super 6, you would have Rosario in it, you have Hurd in it, you have Julian in it, you would have Harrison in it, you would have Small Charlo in it, and you would probably have Lubin in it. Well, Julian's fought 3 of the guys already. You know what I mean? So and you might throw Lara in it, and if you do that, you got Jared Hurst fought Harrison, Lara, and J-Rock. So I think we are having one. It's just not formal.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? I really do. I think they having one. I think Al wants to sort it out, and I think he wants to at least, I don't know if he's going to be able to unify the WBO belt, because that's over there with Golden Boy, but I do think that somebody in the PBC will have the Ring magazine title pretty soon.
And before you know, you want the breaking news? I just got a message from PBC.
From me?
Yeah, you want the breaking news? Charlo and Rosario is already done. They fight in August, September. So just so you know.
That's perfect.
Yeah. So just so you know. 516, what's up? I just literally got it. I just literally got the text. What's up? 516.
What's good? What's good, King?
Oh, this Blue. What's up, Blue? What's up, man?
What's good with you?